Hey y'all, it's me back again with another YouTube video. Today we're talking about skincare. We're gonna get into it. Do you see the moisture, the hydration, the potential? Get into it. Get into it. Ooh. Get into it. Yeah. Get into it. But we're gonna get into skincare. You know, that's a very important part in everyday life, regardless if you have problematic skin or not. Some people, bless their heart, they can get away with using dishwashing soap on their face and just regular lotion. I don't know it. I've never known it. But I'm gonna show you what my skincare routine looks like for the day. Well, not really day, but like every day, but more towards like if I'm really doing makeup, I like to prep and hydrate because sometimes my skin get a little dry. Depending on the season, my skin get a little dry. So stay tuned, sis. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do here, you know, jig it out. All right, so we're gonna use our face wash. It's an exfoliating face wash because, you know, your girl get a little crunchy. So I like Fresh. Fresh is like a really good brand for me. I hear good things and I hear not so great things about it, but we're gonna roll with it because I like it. But we're gonna moisten our faces and then we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. Get into it, put your back into it. Get into it, put your back into it. One thing I like to do when I exfoliate is really get into it. You know I just said that, but like get into the circular motions, like really make sure that I'm doing the best I can. Because hey, you just gotta get into it. But this is not really my favorite form of exfoliation, but you know, I like chemical peels and stuff like that, but a girl can't afford that right now and the world is closed. But when the world opens up, honey, I'm about to peel. But you see I'm getting those nice effleurage movements in there. Getting the nice circular situations in there too as well. Got to make sure I get around my piercings too. That's a really important part because I do have a lot of them in the center of my face. It kind of does prohibit me, if I'm not really careful, to get all of that. And then, you know, everybody want a clean face in its entirety. Now we're gonna pat dry. We're gonna pat pattity pat. Yes, we're going to show you what we're working with so far. We're going to pat. Make sure I get in between my bridge piercing so I can not have that weird situation going on. I'm not going to explain that, but yeah. But now we're going to use Measure Micrograins from Bioelements. I got this when I was in esthetician school. It's one of my favorite things to do if I'm just going to do manual exfoliation. So we're going to get into it. We're going to put some on my face. I'm pretty sure I put more than I should have, but we're also not going to talk about that. Yeah, so again, we're going in with the circular situations while I work that into my skin. I do that for a long periodically time actually, so we're going to skip through that actually, and then I'm going to come back. And after you work that in, I say probably like 3 to 5 minutes because you don't want to overdo it for your skin. You know, you don't want to go too crazy. But after you do that, you're just going to like take a warm cloth and just gently remove. It doesn't look like I'm gently doing things, but it's quite gentle for the way I usually do things. It's quite gentle. But we're going to take that off. And then we're going to get into the next step, sweetie. Ooh, boom, da ka, Kapoom ka. Shake it out west, some out west. I don't know about it, but I live in Midwest. Yeah, girl, shake it, yeah. Get into it. Won't you do it? Okay, so now after you do all of that exfoliation and washing and all that jazz, we're gonna tone with our fresh deep hydration toner. Get it onto the cotton pad, and we're going to get into it. Put it on your face, girl. I see it. I see hydration. Hydration. Oh, whoa. Get the little cotton off your face. Okay, girl. Thank you. But yeah, we're gonna put it all over our face and get into it, girl. Get into it. We're gonna get it. Oh, wow. But we're gonna get into my favorite serum, the Lancome Advanced Genifique Serum. Honestly, I use this day and night, all the time, every day. So yes, but I let the product get onto my skin, but I don't let the wand touch my skin because you never know. We just want to keep it as sanitizational as possible. Like, and then we're gonna rub that all into the skin. Rub a dub dub, get it in there. It feels so good. Like, ooh wee, immaculate texture, beautiful gowns. Beautiful gowns. All right, get into it. But yeah, this is me feeling myself because the serum just feeling so good on my skin. I'm looking cute. The hydration is coming in, getting it together. Ooh, yes, giddy bee, giddy, giddy. Okay, so the next thing we're going to get into is the Advanced Genifique Eye Cream, which is also a favorite of mine, which has really, 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 really helped with the darkness underneath my eyes. When I tell you, girl, they used to be so dark, but now they're like a reasonable amount. I think really the quarantine and me sleeping a lot more than I usually do has really helped with that too, but they was getting together before the quarantine as well. But I love this eye cream as well. It's like $67, but girl, it lasts for a long time. So like you might as well treat yourself, girl. Well, hello again. It's me, girl. You thought I left? I'm back like I never left. But we're going to get into our Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Face Cream, which is one of my favorites. It's really super duper thick too. So I love using this before bedtime as well. I don't typically use that much during the day, but today I don't know what was in my portion control situations, but there was no portion control being used. But we're going to get that into the skin, work that in, rub, rub, rub. We're looking cute, looking flawless, looking hydrated. Get into it. Won't he do it? Okay, well, one really, 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 really big thing I want to stress to the girls is sunscreen. Especially for the girls that have dark spots on their face, sunscreen is for you. Sunscreen's for everybody, honestly. Sunscreen, get into it. We gotta love it. Sunscreen is really your best friend. It's gonna be your best friend, especially when you get into your older days. But before I got into esthetician school, I was just like, man, I don't need no sunscreen. I'm black. I don't need no sunscreen. But girl, black people of every shade need sunscreen, and I'm gonna scream it to the day I die. Sunscreen, sis. It's gonna save your skin. It's done so much for my skin. But the last little funky step is lip gloss or some type of lip balm. I usually use the Kiehl's lip balm that like comes out of the squeezy tube. I also like the Kiehl's lip oil too. Those really get it all together. It really sets it off, like Boosie said. But since I can't find them, I think I might have lost them. We're going to use our $2 Essence lip gloss, my favorite lip gloss other than the Fenty gloss, girl. But, girl, get into it. Oh, Get into it.
Did you stay to the end? Bless your heart if you did. But yeah, that's basically what I do every day before I get out into the world. I cannot stress enough. Sunscreen, sunscreen, sunscreen. Especially if you're like me and have marks on your face. Sunscreen, black people, sunscreen, black people, black people, black people, black people. Please, sunscreen, no matter what shade, no matter neutral, cool, warm, darker skin tone, light skin, medium skin. Sunscreen, black people, please, sunscreen, protect your skin. Just because you're darker just because you have melanin, more of it doesn't mean that you're protecting your skin if you do not use sunscreen. But that was my little PSA. But get into it, get to it, get to it, to it, to it, to it, get into it, get to it. Hey, girl, get into it. Can you do it? Can you do it? Get into it. Ooh, get into it. But all right, y'all. That was my little spiel. Hopefully you enjoy my face and my routine, girl. And my routine, girls. And men's, everybody get into it. Get into it. But until next time, love you. Bye.